At these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jake McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Halliburton against McDaniels. To the right side. Turner passes to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Randle. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's good for 2.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Siakam outside. Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Here's Halliburton. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's a screen by Turner. Outside Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Now here's Halliburton. He's closely guarded. McDaniels with some nice D. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels a screen. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Edwards with it. Siakam covering. Now here's Randle. The D's right on him. Here's Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Halliburton against McDaniels. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Turner for three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Outside Conley. Edwards against Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got 8.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota between the scoring. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Minnesota leading by 6. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. There's a screen. And here's Siakam for 3. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. There's the drive. And then Siakam with the jam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Here's Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Nesmith covering. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, when money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's McConnell. Nesmith on the wing. Counted from distance.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Reed sets a screen. Randall outside to the wing on the left. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. Back to Nesmith. McConnell left side. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
2 minutes.
Randall right side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Now McConnell hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Nesmith. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 5. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Into the lane. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on James Wiseman. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. McDaniels is checked in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
McDaniels finds Randall. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Now here's McConnell. No points yet. Outside Neesmith. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Inside. Nifty move. And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Minnesota leading by 5. Outside McDaniels. Outside DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with a screen on McConnell. Here's Dillingham. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Mike Conley, Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Toppin's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Toppin against Reid. An open look for Toppin. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Conley passes to McDaniels. McConnell against Conley. An easy 2 on the layup. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Walker, a screen on Reid. Here's Toppin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Indiana shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good from Toppin.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Ryan, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Dozier's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for DiVincenzo. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Halliburton draws the double. It's Walker on the wing. That's tipped. Toppin passes to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
The strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Conley against Halliburton. The shot by Conley, no good. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. He's covered by Matherin. Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Matherin against Edwards. Toppin, a screen on Conley. And here's Toppin. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. They get it again. Halliburton on the wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Toppin, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. McDaniels against Matherin. Over McDaniels. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Matherin's got his first bucket in this one. Minnesota leading by 7.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
9 seconds left in the third. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And here's Indiana now. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense?
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Dillingham. Outside Reed. The floater, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Dillingham. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Well, we know Miles Turner does a ton of affecting the mind of the offensive player. How about that? You're going to have to try to score over the top of him, folks.
Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton right side. McDaniels with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Dillingham. Up top, Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Reed finds DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Randall with it. Siakam covering. Reed sets a screen. Tries again with 1 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Indiana misses again. Minnesota leading by 11. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Nembhard outside. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay then. And he jams it home with authority.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall. Edwards with it. Edwards on the move. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Here's Turner. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 17. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards is doubled. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Randall with a steal. Right side Edwards. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
Claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So here's Miami's starting group. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now here's Adebayo. Just 3 to shoot. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Siakam kicks to Turner. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Puts up a deep 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Halliburton after Tyler Hero's bucket. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Off target from 3-point range. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And he gets it to go.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Love inside. Neesmith covering. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Turner with the screen on Rozier. With the shot. The shot by Turner no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Turner with the screen. A 3-ball. And Rozier pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. The coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Love with the basket on the assist by Rozier.
I respect Kevin Love's ability in these pick-and-roll sets. Makes contact with the screen and then rolls right to the right spot.
And Brent, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Butler. The 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Siakam. Indiana again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love is not afraid to mix it up and get a little rough and tumble down there. And he's looking to shoot. He welcomes that contact.
The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Now Halliburton. Out to Turner. Out to the wing. Siakam for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love Nick.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. The Heat trail by 4. Hero sets the pick for Rozier. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't need to play against. You got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Rozier kicks to Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Love's got 7 points in the game.
Kevin Love, you got to be aware of him here. When you make one on him, he's going to want to come down and get you back.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 6. Love outside. Outside Rozier. Butler sets a screen for Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Butler with the flush.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Siakam, a screen on Butler. Halliburton for three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hero, no good. Pacers leading by 4. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Hero against Halliburton. Hero passes to Rozier. To the left side wing. Adebayo kicks to Butler. The three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Nemhard's shot is good.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Is outside. Pass to Adebayo. Good on the three-point shot. Adebayo's got 5.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Now Siakam. 46 seconds left in the first half. And it's good. 2 points.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Hawkins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Hawkins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Turner for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Rozier. The kick outside to Butler. Here's the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
For 3.
Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammates.
And that's it for the first half of action to what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Josh Richardson out there with Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Heat trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Richardson. Jaquez outside. Off target from three-point range. Indiana leading by 4. Now, here's McConnell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
The Heat shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Pass to Wiseman. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Richardson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Now, here's Richardson. So here's Burks. He has yet to score. 5 to shoot. Over McConnell. Burks can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And finished up by Wiseman.
It's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Here's Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Robinson hits them both.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
McConnell with it. Inside. Here's Wiseman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
He hits the second from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's stolen by Wiseman. On the wing, Mathurin. Still scoreless. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Mathurin against Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Jaquez the pass to Burks. Shoots over Walker. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here is Toppin. Here's McConnell. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. Now Richardson. .58 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Walker against Burks. Cloak loose. Burks with the steal. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. Jaquez finds Burks. With the teardrop. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Robinson for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Weissman. And finished off by Weissman.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Burks. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Walker. The shot, no good. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And great.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton against Hero. Nifty move. Rejected by Halliburton. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Count that one. That's 7 points for Bam Adebayo.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Love.
First team
Greg,
foul.
in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Hero kicks to Butler. Offline with his 3. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Love inside. Neesmith covering. Butler sets a screen for Rozier. The kick outside to Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist in the game. Indiana leading by 4. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Turner with the steal. Siakam outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On defense, the Heat. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
It's Nembhard on the wing. In transition, here comes Miami. Adebayo passes to Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Siakam, a screen on Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Butler. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Screen by Siakam. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. In the basket by Rozier.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and
will come through with buckets like that.
Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Butler. Oh, and he jams it over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam for 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Driving in.
That is world class.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Butler against Siakam. Yes!
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. And delivering in the clutch. Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Outside Rozier. Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And here's Indiana. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. And now a 7-point Pacer lead.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Now, here's Neesmith. There's the drive. Halliburton in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
We have some exciting and the starting lineup for Miami. Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Oh, Adebayo's an aggressive player who plays with passion. Have to as an undersized center in this league.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Minnesota. Drills it from deep.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Edwards. And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Randle against Love. Randle, the pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Randle inside. Covered by Love. Randle can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside for Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Randle, the pass to Gobert. Nice move. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Butler up top, shoots. And again, it's Miami converting.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Hero. He has 6. Love for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Adebayo finds Rozier. To the paint. Crafty move. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Hero. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. Randle deciding where to go with it. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Here's Hero. And the layup falls. Hero's got 8 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Rozier against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Left side, McDaniels. Second chance effort. And there's a 3-second violation. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Heat leading by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo against Reed. On the wing, Rozier. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. Love. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Edwards for 3. Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Love passes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Rozier outside. Over Dillingham. Rozier can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Randall. Out to the wing. McDaniels against Butler. McDaniels passes to Reid. Reid sets a screen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Jaquez, that's good.
Rozier is certainly a true combo guard in my mind, and he's actually gotten better as a playmaker.
Here's Reid. Rebound Miami. Hero outside. Oh, and Reid with a block. They retain possession. Back to Jaquez. Rozier right side. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and they pick up 2. Jovic has got his first basket.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Stolen by Hero. Here's Jovic. Checked by Randall. Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. McDaniels against Hero. Jaquez, the open look. Again, the Heat score.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For Minnesota, DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McDaniels. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
It's his first trip to the line. Burks, he's checked in for Miami. And Conley drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. It's a 10-point game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves on D. Pass to Jaquez. And here's Burks. He takes it in.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. For three, Robinson gets the three to fall. Robinson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For three, DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the wing. The kick out to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And he comes up with a bucket. Conley's got 6.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Burks passes to Jovic to the middle. Here's Jaquez. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside, Alexander Walker. Some solid D from Jaquez. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Rozier outside. Outside Burks. Inside. Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. Goes back up. Jaquez against Conley. Here's Jovic. Again, the Heat misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Miami leading by 11. Left side, Robinson. Outside, Jaquez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on court.
For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Dillingham. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Dillingham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside Richardson. Robinson, a screen on Conley. It could go. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
After the review,
Before heading to the locker room, they're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And so it's Miami closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for Miami. Duncan Robinson is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Richardson. Pass to Adebayo from deep. Buries it from 3. Adebayo's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Richardson. Banked it in off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Randall on the screen. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Right side, McDaniels. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Burks. McDaniels covering. Burks against McDaniels. Outside Love. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Fast break, Minnesota. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Butler's checked in for Robinson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Burks passes to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Outside Richardson. Clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. From the corner. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pure from three-point range.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Down low. Here's Burks. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Conley. Shoots over Burks. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Burks. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Now here's Butler. Over Edwards. Butler on the wing. Outside Jaquez. On target from range. Jaquez has got 9.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. For 3. No luck on that one. Miami leading by 17. It's Hero on the take. Pass to Jovic. Conley against Richardson. To the middle. Jaquez up top. Here's Jovic. Off the mark there with a three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Miami looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Richardson. The 3, DiVincenzo. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Now Butler. DiVincenzo with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Reed passes to McDaniels. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Miami leading by 17. Pass to Jaquez. 3-pointer. Rebound Minnesota.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Hero, no good. For Minnesota, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Reed finds Ingles. To the inside. McDaniels. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Ingles. And it's Anthony Edwards in for DiVincenzo. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Butler, just 5 on the clock. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Goes up again. Adebayo, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
Love is checked in for Jaquez. And Randall drops them both. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. They have yet to score here in the 4th.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Rozier outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Heat lead by 13.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Here's Dillingham. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Love. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this, and I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And finished off by Adebayo.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Dillingham. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Randall with a steal. Here's Dillingham. Pounded by Rozier. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by Randall.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Hero for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Edwards against Butler. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dillingham. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rozier from outside. Nails it from 3. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
So often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. Gobert. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to getting the looks he needs.
And stolen by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Halliburton drives in. And Halliburton slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done. A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Minnesota on D. 4-point game. Down low, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Randle finds Gobert. For 3, Edwards. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton against McDaniels. And Halliburton slams it in.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin is certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Siakam passes to Turner. Launches it. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam a screen on Edwards. Here's Nembhard. Fires the 3. The Pacers getting another chance here. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Right on the bucket. That's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Right side Turner. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Conley the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 7 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Dillingham setting the screen for DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. A second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Edwards, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Turner with the screen. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
And the mid-range jumper is such an important shot for Turner. Rounds out his game and lets him do even more damage inside.
That's to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Edwards can't hit. Indiana leading. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Strong move inside by Edwards. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Gobert, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Siakam looking around. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Picked by Randall. Pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Halliburton. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard. McDaniels against Halliburton. Toppin a screen on McDaniel. Toppin finds Halliburton. And he drives in. Randall grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Reed's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the night.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And it goes down 2 points.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Toppin kicks to Wiseman. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Halliburton against McDaniel. Toppin dishes to Wiseman. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Walker, and that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Minnesota. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Toppin is out there with James Wiseman. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
First team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. McConnell kicks to Turner. Pass to Toppin. Back to Turner. Fires from deep. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Out to Turner, beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Over in the corner, Conley. That 3 off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Conley against McConnell. Stolen by Michael Conley. Lays it in off the breakaway. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Walker with the screen for Toppin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. Shots good by Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Conley against McConnell. Up top, Edwards. 17 points in the game. Out to Conley. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards on target. Drills it from way out there.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop him.
Conley against McConnell. Toppin passes to Mathurin. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. On the wing, Turner. Back to Mathurin. From downtown. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
3-pointer, Randle. Hits the 3-point bomb. Randle's got 5 now.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Dillingham in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Halliburton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Halliburton. And the wide open shot from Reed. No good from outside. And Indiana shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. No problem knocking that one down.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Here's Randall, and he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Wiseman with the bucket.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Outside for Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Wiseman sets a screen for Halliburton to take the lead. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Reed. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for McDaniels. And Indiana with a change here too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Siakam, left side. Pass to Turner. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Nembhard. Edwards can't hit. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Halliburton outside. Screen by Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside for Randall. Reed the pass to Randall. Reed with a screen on Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And 1:01 left in the game. Clock at 4. Conley.
Terrific energy from Halliburton as a defender, doing his best to contest that shot.
Pass to Nembhard. And here is Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Turner. Lets it go from deep. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
On 2, and now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Rozier in at the 1. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And it's Miami's ball. Adebayo passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Siakam with a screen on Rozier. 4-3. Emhart, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Siakam against Butler. Pass to Rozier. On the take. Over to the left wing. Adebayo from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Stolen by Hero. He's got a clear path. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
The Hero is a one-man show. Stole it away and took it himself.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Hero. Going inside. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Walker sets a screen. Halliburton on the wing. And Hero grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
There's 1:12 left in the first. Rozier looking around. To the paint. And it's Butler with the jam.
To me, this is where Terry Rozier can absolutely punish you. With the shot or on the pass and pick and roll, he's a problem.
Again, Halliburton missing. Heat leading by 6. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Hero, tightly guarded. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Nembhard with it. Three-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside for Love. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Left side Walker. Here's Siakam. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Walker in at the 3. Oh, that's good.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Turner, a screen on Butler. Here's Halliburton. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 10. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Rozier. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
Walker, a screen on Rozier. Here's Nembhard. Hits the trifecta. Nembhard's got 13 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got his first 2 points.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Rozier outside. Pass to Love. Now here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Hero finds Butler. Tipped.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Halliburton looking for an opening with the teardrop. Here's Walker. Outside for Halliburton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Rozier outside. Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Nembhard. And again, no good by Miami. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside. And Hero grabs the board. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Rozier gets the bucket.
Terry Rozier is a shoot-first kind of player, and he's ready on the catch.
Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Miami leading by 9. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo against Turner. Here's Hero. Outside Butler. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A different look for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Hero, and Richardson subbed in for Rozier.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That one's off. Burks, he's checked in for Miami. And he's good on the second. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Toppin, a screen on Richardson. McConnell outside. Sinks that one from the post.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Miami leading by 11. Outside Richardson. And he dunks it down.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
And here's McConnell for 3. Mathurin. And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Josh Richardson. Jaime Jaquez out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Wiseman, a screen on Burks. For 3, Matherin. Here's Toppin. Uses the glass on the layup.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
LBA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Up top, Burks. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. And the Heat lead by 13.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Here's Toppin. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw is off from Toppin.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Pass to Jovic. Knocks it loose. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. Indiana shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And so McConnell nails them both. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Toppin. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Toppin's got 7.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Indiana. They're on an 11-2 run. For 3, Matherin. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Toppin, a screen on Richardson. McConnell passes to Wiseman. For the lead, and he sinks the layup. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Burks, pass to Jovic, and here's Richardson. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Inside, and stolen by McConnell. Down low, here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
6 on the shot clock, and there's the screen. Robinson passes to Jovic. The shot's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Toppin's got 9 points.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Here's Jovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5. Indiana leading. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Pass to Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Richardson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal.
The play is under video review under NBA.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Nembhard outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. Love grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Back to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
Indiana's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Really left him alone that time. Timeout. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Drains the triple.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
3.
Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Heat trail by 4. Hero on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Adebayo passes to Hero. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's Walker on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Love grabs the miss. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Love, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Hero. Indiana with a rebound.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Hook loose.
Pacers foul. Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
No one Rozier would rather have in a big spot than himself, and he delivers.
Butler against Halliburton. Siakam outside. Fires for three. And Indiana misses again. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Love. To take the lead. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Siakam with a screen on Butler. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Outside Walker. Over Hero. Here's Siakam. Turner, a screen on Butler. Pass to Turner. Now here's Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Adebayo gets a hand on it.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Love.
Now in the game, number 11.
44 seconds left in the final quarter. Hero against Halliburton. Hero, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Rozier against McConnell. Now here's Rozier. Butler, a screen on McConnell. Rozier, pass to Butler. It's good!
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for them?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
to Turner. Fires the three. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For great...
To this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at point. Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Randall with the bucket.
It's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Their team's main focus tonight? Well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here is Edwards. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Edwards, a screen on Rozier. Conley's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, Hero. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota. To the middle, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards kicks to Randall. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. Edwards defending. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play, 100% effort.
Randall with the bucket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Rozier. Conley grabs the miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Randall. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Love finds Rozier. Over in the corner, Hero. Here's Adebayo. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Off target from outside.
Timeout.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
For your Heat Breaker Dance Crew, let's go!
Here is Edwards. He has 6. And he lays it straight in. Edwards got 8.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Naz Reid. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. Butler feeling out of it. That one goes. Just count it. He's got 10.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Adebayo with the screen on Edwards. Hero, no one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Timberwolves leading by 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Dillingham. Randall with a screen for Dillingham. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Randall with the bucket.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Now, here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Love. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. Minnesota. Oh, God.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin.
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Dillingham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And great talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. Alec Burks comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Rozier.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
Right block shot. Here's Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Now, here's Burks. Defended by Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota leading by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And he's good on the second.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richardson for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
On the court is your high squad.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. "16 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's a good screen. Jaquez with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Jaquez has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The Timberwolves, 35. Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
We've got Josh Richardson. Alec Burks is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Jaquez with the screen on Edwards. Jaquez outside. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's 8 points for Jaime Jaquez.
One one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Outside Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Hawkins. Outside for Robinson. Burks on the wing. Robinson sets a screen for Burks. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
He takes it in.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Alexander Walker finds Gobert. Puts the move on. Misses from close range. The Heat trail by 5. Hawkins outside. Jovic passes to Burks. Plays it up and banks it in. Burks has got 6 here in this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Heat. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Pass to Alexander Walker. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Assist from Nikhil
Richardson against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall comes in for Miller. And it's McDaniels in for Nikhil Alexander Walker. Richardson against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Hawkins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hawkins has got 10 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's the drive. And a missed layup.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Richardson will go to the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Minnesota also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kevin Love's checked in for Jaime Hawkins. Jimmy Butler comes in for Alec Burks. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 15.
And it feels like Randall is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. Richardson with the screen on DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Butler. It's Butler. Gritty points from a gritty guy.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Carries it from three-point range. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Shots good from Butler.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lets a floater go. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Dillingham. Then it's Randall, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the hoop, Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Going inside, it's good.
Bam can really move, and that mobility is just so dangerous.
Now Randall. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Inside, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dillingham. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jaden McDaniels. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Back to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. No good with the layup. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Hero. The 3. Edwards, no good. Well, he'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
And Adebayo drops them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Makes it off the glass. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal.
Edwards against Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Randall outside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Rozier finds Adebayo. Hero with the screen on McDaniel. Right side Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Love. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Conley against Rozier. Count it. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Love kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with this screen on Edwards. Hero passes to Rozier. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Gobert is checked in for Nasri.
Stand up and make some noise.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
The dive for the ball. Stolen by Hero. Fires the 3. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Minnesota with it. Here's Dillingham. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Rozier in at the point guard.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Randall no good.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Here's Conley. Outside for Randall. Butler against Edwards. Here's Reed. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here is Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Conley with the screen on Butler. Edwards at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Hero against Edwards. Thrown down by Butler.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
And Randall throws it down.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession. Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Randall outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The Heat leading by 4. Rozier looking around. Up top, Adebayo. Love outside. Back to Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound, Love. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And the skill set of Kevin Love is valuable. Big man who can shoot the three, a great rebounder, and he's doing a lot of things well here.
Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 13-4 run right now, and he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
When we think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs. You know, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3-pointer.
Now, Hero. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul number 4.
That's on Jaden McDaniels. He makes the second free throw, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes all 3. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They escape with a victory. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.